Julius Caesar, the rise and fall of Rome's greatest leader. He crossed forbidden rivers, he toppled a republic, he ruled Rome, and then was stabbed 23 times by his closest allies. This is the astonishing rise and brutal assassination of Julius Caesar, the man who reshaped Rome forever. Julius Caesar was born in 100 BC into the patrician Julian clan, an ancient family with noble blood but little wealth or influence. His early years were marked by danger and ambition. Rome was unstable, its politics ruled by violence, rivalries, and corruption. As a teenager, Caesar's life was nearly cut short during the purges of dictator Sulla. Ordered to divorce his politically inconvenient wife, he refused. Caesar narrowly escaped execution and went into hiding, beginning a lifelong habit of balancing ruthless pragmatism with defiant courage. In his youth, Caesar honed his skills as a soldier and orator. Captured by pirates while traveling, he joked with them, promised to return, and once ransomed, hunted them down and crucified them. Even then, he displayed the charm, wit, and brutality that would define his career. Back in Rome, Caesar climbed the political ladder with precision. He allied himself with the masses through lavish public games and speeches that stirred crowds. He also formed strategic bonds with the most powerful men of the era. In 60 BC, Caesar struck a secret pact with Crassus, Rome's richest man, and Pompey, its most celebrated general. Together, they formed the First Triumvirate, an alliance that bent the Republic's politics to their will. Appointed governor of Gaul, Caesar embarked on one of the most ambitious military campaigns in history. Over nearly a decade, he conquered modern-day France, Belgium, and parts of Germany, extending Rome's borders and securing vast riches. Caesar wrote his own accounts of these wars, the Gallic Wars, carefully portraying himself as a fearless commander and brilliant strategist. His reports became propaganda, fueling his popularity in Rome and making him a household name. By 49 BC, Caesar's growing power terrified the Senate. They ordered him to disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen. To comply would mean humiliation, prosecution, and political ruin. Instead, Caesar made a fateful choice. With his legions at his back, he crossed the Rubicon River, declaring, "Alea iacta est." The die is cast. It was an act of war against the Roman state. The Republic was plunged into civil conflict. Caesar marched on Rome. Pompey fled east, raising forces to oppose him. Over years of battles, from Italy to Greece to Egypt, Caesar crushed his rivals. Pompey was eventually assassinated in Egypt, leaving Caesar the undisputed master of Rome. By 46 BC, Caesar returned to Rome as victor. The Senate declared him dictator for life, giving him unprecedented power. To some, he was a savior. To others, a tyrant. Caesar initiated sweeping reforms. He reorganized the chaotic Roman calendar into the Julian calendar, the ancestor of the one we use today. He granted citizenship to people across the empire, expanding Roman identity. He launched building projects, provided land for veterans, and stabilized the economy. He even welcomed back former enemies, showing mercy where others expected vengeance. But mercy did not mask ambition. Caesar placed his image on coins sat on a golden throne and was hailed almost like a king, a title Romans despised. Senators feared he would crown himself monarch and erase the Republic forever. On March 15th, 44 BC, Julius Caesar entered the Senate. Unarmed, surrounded by men he considered friends, he sat down to conduct business. Suddenly, a group of around 60 senators closed in. Led by Marcus Junius Brutus and Gaius Cassius Longinus, they drew daggers. One after another, they stabbed Caesar, 23 times in total. According to legend, Caesar's final words were, "Et tu, Brute," even you, Brutus. Whether true or not, the phrase immortalized the moment when betrayal became tragedy. The conspirators believed Caesar's murder would restore the Republic. Instead, it shattered Rome. The Senate floor was soaked in blood, but the Republic did not revive. Rome plunged into another round of civil wars. Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal ally, roused the people with fiery speeches, turning public opinion against the assassins. Civil war consumed the state once more. Out of the chaos rose Caesar's grandnephew and adopted heir, Octavian. Brilliant and ruthless, Octavian defeated Caesar's killers and rivals, eventually becoming Augustus, Rome's first emperor. The Republic was gone. The Empire was born. Julius Caesar remains one of the most studied and controversial figures in history. He was a general of unmatched brilliance, a politician of extraordinary cunning, and a man whose ambition redrew the map of the ancient world. His reforms shaped the future of Rome. His name, Caesar, became a title of power for centuries, echoed in Kaiser and Tsar. But his life is also a cautionary tale. Caesar's rise brought glory, but his unchecked ambition ended with betrayal and blood on the Senate floor. This was the rise and fall of Julius Caesar, Rome's most brilliant and dangerous leader. Join us again on Human Odyssey Through Time, where history's most haunting mysteries, places, and people are brought back to life. But this is only one chapter in humanity's epic journey. If you'd like to uncover the mysteries of Cleopatra, Caesar's ally and lover, click here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more untold stories of history's greatest figures on Human Odyssey Through Time.